Hey everybody, Dr. Nelson here. This is a video about system of linear and quadratic equations. So before we solve a problem, what I want to do is I want to show you three examples of systems and their solutions. So remember, a system is when you have two different equations, and where the equations meet on a graph, those are the solutions to both equations. So here in this first box, we have a system where we have a quadratic, which is the red, and a linear equation, which is blue. But because they don't intersect at all, this would be an example of a no solution. There's no solutions to this system problem. Now here, we have the same quadratic, but now we have a blue line that's touching this graph at exactly 1 point. I know it's hard to see, but it's making contact on the quadratic at 1 point. So this means there's one solution. And then this final one, we have a quadratic, we have a blue line, and notice it touches the quadratic at two different locations. So that means there's going to be two different solutions to the system problem. Alright? So again, if it touches the graph at 1 point, there's one solution. If it touches at 2 points, it's two solutions. And if the two graphs are separate and never touch, then it's no solution. Alright, so let's solve a system problem. So what I've done is I've broken down the process to really 5 steps. Okay? So here we have our quadratic function, y equals x squared minus 5x plus 7. And then here we have our linear function, y minus 2x plus 1. In step 1, we want to make sure both equations are in the y equals format. So here we have y equals, which is good, but here we have y minus 2x equals 1. So I'm going to add 2x to both sides to isolate the y. So now we have y equals 2x plus 1. Alright, so that's step number 1. Check. Alright, step number 2, we set them equal to each other. So what I'm going to do is, now because I know this y equals 2x plus 1, I'm going to replace this y with the 2x plus 1. So it's going to be 2x plus 1 equals this function right here. So x squared minus 5x plus 7. So that's step number 2. Alright, step number 3, we want to simplify and basically solve the equation for the zeros. So I'm going to take away 2x from both sides, because again, I want the left-hand side to equal 0. So that now gives us 1 equals x squared minus 7x plus 7. And then I'm going to take away 1 from both sides. So now we have our 0 equals x squared minus 7x plus 6. Alright, step number 4. We want to now solve the equation. So I'm going to solve this by factoring. So 0 equals, now is there GCF? Nope. So when we factor this, it's now going to be a x and an x. And we're going to have a negative 6 and a negative 1. Alright, so our solution for this is going to be x equals 6 and also x equals positive 1. Now these are solutions, are the x values of the solutions. So we know there's going to be at least two solutions, or actually exactly two solutions. So now the question is, how do you get the y value? Alright, now the way you get the y value is we need to substitute these x values back into one of these functions. So I'm going to go with this one right here, the y equals 2x plus 1. So when I replace the x with a 6, 2 times 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So one solution is going to be x is 6, y is 13. And the second solution is going to be, when I plug in a 1 up here, 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So y is 3. Alright? So this is a topic where at first it's a little bit tricky, but once you do a few of them, you'll actually get the hang of it, and you'll actually become pretty efficient with this with time. Alright, so why don't you pause the video and try the your turn problem, and when you're done, hit play, and we'll see how you do. Alright, good luck. Alright, welcome back. Let's see how you do this practice problem. So what I've done is I completed each step in a different color. Okay, so step number 1, I made both equations into the y format. So the first one already was For the second one, I had to take away an x from both sides. So we end up with y equals negative x plus 1. So that one is highlighted in red. The second part is in the blue, and I have them equal each other. So it's negative x plus 1 equals x squared plus x minus 2. Step 3, we change the equation so it equals 0, and that's in green. So we end up with 0 equals x squared plus 2x minus 3. Step 4, we solve the quadratic equation. So we end up with x equals negative 3 and x equals 1, and we did that by factoring, right? And then step number 5, we plugged in these x values into this equation right here to get the y values. So we ended up with x equals negative 3 and y is 4 as one solution, and x equals 1 and y equals 0 for the second solution. All right, how'd you do?